We are celebrating first Irish music, both Irish music, of true Irish music, and we're also celebrating a little bit of Coleridge Irish music. One of the things that we do in addition to Irish tunes is original Coleridge music, so we're going to be doing a little bit of that tonight. And we'll have the McCormick School of Irish Dances with us. For those of you who were here last year, they put on a great performance. We're really happy to have them back again. And the beauty of all this is that it's going to go to help a wonderful organization in Schuylkill County, the Schuylkill County Diabetic Association. And they do wonderful work. One of the things that they do every year is send Schuylkill County children with diabetes to diabetic camp. And it's one of the ways that kids can learn to manage their diabetic illness. And it's a wonderful thing. I'm a school nurse when I'm not performing with the band, and it's amazing how much that camp helps those children. So all of you, thank you so much for helping the cause. We really appreciate it. And of course, the other thing is that this is a beautiful nonprofit center, and some of the funds go towards helping them as well. So we thank you all for coming, and we hope you enjoy the evening. The girls will be on to dance in about a half hour. We'll take a short break, and I believe, where is Leona? She was going to... Ah, there she is.
Working on those technical difficulties.
I know. Isn't it beautiful in here, though?
Take our shoes off before we walk on the stage.
Good evening. We just wanted to say thank you for coming tonight. We wanted to welcome you to the Tamaqua Community Arts Center and also to our brand new Performing Arts Hall. You're going to really enjoy your entertainment tonight. I know I'm excited for it because I missed it last year. So
We miss you.
we wanted to let you know where the restrooms are. If you go down to the lobby in the center to your left, there is a restroom at the bottom of the steps. Also in the gallery below us, that's our art gallery, we have refreshments. They are on the honor system. So if you would like a cold beverage, hot coffee, snacks, they're down there. Go help yourselves. We have suggested donation prizes or prices that you can put into the canister. So at that, I will just give a nice warm welcome to the Troubles and to the...
Thank you very much.
Don't be afraid to clap in your own, and I'm sure they won't mind. Just don't tear the place up.
Clap along, tap shows.
Say the bar, man.
Anybody want to dance? There's some nice room in the aisles. If you have any other free dancers that want to dance. So. We're going to open with a traditional Irish tune. It's called Finnegan's Wake. Some of you may know it. Yes.
Thank you.
about the Irish rebellions and what the guys used to do to get together to protect their country and to join together. And it's called Rising of the Moon, by the Rising of the Moon.
It's a rebel song.
It's a rebel song. Paul seems to have lost them. Good to shed a little light on some. Oh, never mind, I know what it is.
I forgot each year.
I was fighting classes. Cheers, you know? Anyway, the Driver Parade is a wonderful event, and it will be on the 22nd of March. It's a Saturday. If any of you are interested in attending, it's a great time, and it starts around 12 noon and sort of get everything rolling. So it's a great time, and if you're so inclined, please join us in Girardville. We're also going to be, the Troubles will be in Williamsport next Saturday for their parade, and we'll be playing some music for the folks up there, and we'll also be at a place called the Cell Block from 7 to 9.
And this Sunday we're closer to home. We're playing in June 4th.
Yeah, we'll be doing it. And this is called Back to Home. Part of a new album that we just finished. Right now it's in production, and we should have it ready in a couple weeks. It's called Whole Cracker Irish, and it's 13 original Pole Region tunes about mining the Molly Maguires, some of the towns around here, the history, and this is a great area. Those of you who were here last year, I've been on my soapbox about Schuylkill County. This is a wonderful place to live, and I think people sometimes forget the rich history that is in this area. So, for the young people here, explore your Pole Region roots. You'll find that it's an amazing story. People from this area, when they immigrated here, they spread all across this country and helped helped build this great nation, but they were immigrants that came here. And many of them, almost all of them, worked in the coal mines. And it was a way of life. And they were very proud to work in the coal mines because when they came here, they had very little. So, you know, explore your roots. If we have any grandparents here and you know some good stories, write them down for your grandchildren. You know, this is a legacy, and, you know, again, it's your history. So please be proud of it.
It's a Tommy Maple song featuring Pat Needy on vocals.
I heard this over and over, and I thought it was just a great tune, so I said, hey.
Bye.
history of the Pole region. Right here in Tamaqua, there was so much that happened, and there was so much that back in 2006, I wrote a book called Pipes Were Calling, and it was really the story of what happened here in Tamaqua and throughout the Pole region with the striking miners and how they fought for labor rights. And I don't know how many people realize this, but this was the birth of labor rights in this country, right here in Schuylkill County. I'm very proud to write the songs and that we perform these songs, and it's an amazing, amazing history. Down the block there, I can't think of what that main street is, but Jimmy Carroll's Tavern was down there. And I'm of Carroll descent, so Jimmy Carroll was one of my relatives thereabouts. And Jimmy was hung as part of the Day of the World. And he was a tavern owner who was very well respected in the community, as were many of those men who were hung that day. And it touched my heart, and one day the song came to me, and it's called Annie Carroll's Lament, and it's what his wife sang to him.
You don't need it that warning.
we're going to be in for a treat. Caitlin McCormick is a championship dancer. She's a Schuylkill County girl. She loves Irish dance. Her whole family loves Irish dance. And I don't know if she's going to perform for tonight, but if she does, you're in for a treat. And the girls are just wonderful, so you're going to love them all.
This next one is a subject near and dear to my heart. It's titled Whiskey Before Breakfast. Near and dear to my heart, well, you can imagine, I'll put it this way. I don't like to eat during the day.
We have a variety of dances prepared for you tonight. Some are more traditional Irish dance, some are a bit more contemporary performance Irish dance. We'll be performing in soft shoes, which is a much more balletic, fluid type of dancing, and we'll be doing some dances in hard shoe as well, which is a much more rhythmic,
sound effect type of dancing. So we're glad to be here with you to kick off St. Patrick's Day, and we hope you enjoy the show.
That's making it.
It's up against.
sounded pretty good though. Thank you to the trebles for that. That was amazing. You guys are fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you.
We have one more dance for you guys tonight. So we hope you enjoyed the show and thank you so much for being such a fantastic audience.